Here's the story, The Lion and the Three Bulls in English, written in a clear and engaging style for both kids and general readers. The Lion and the Three Bulls. Once upon a time in a wide green meadow, there lived three strong bulls. One was white, one was black, and one was red. They were the best of friends. They ate together, played together, and protected each other from danger. Not far away, a sly and hungry lion watched them with greedy eyes. He wanted to eat them, but he knew he couldn't attack them while they were united. The lion thought to himself, "If I can't beat them with strength, I'll defeat them with tricks." One day the lion went secretly to the white bull and said, "Why do you hang out with the black and red bulls? You're the cleanest and most beautiful of them all. If you stay away from them, I'll protect you and make sure you always have food." At first, the white bull refused, but the lion's words kept echoing in his mind. Slowly, he began to distance himself from his two friends. Then one day, while the black bull was alone, the lion attacked and ate him. The white bull saw it but said nothing. A few days later, the lion came again and said to the white bull, "Well done for leaving the black bull. But that red bull is loud and rude. Why not leave him too?" The white bull agreed. He no longer stood with the red bull. Soon, the red bull was left all alone. The lion attacked and ate him just like he did the black one. At last, the lion came for the white bull. The white bull cried out, "But I listened to you. I stayed away from them like you said." The lion laughed and said, "Yes, and that's why I ate you last." And with that, the lion leapt on the white bull and devoured him. Moral of the story: united we stand, divided we fall. Stick by your friends and never let a liar or a trickster tear you apart. The Cunning Fox and the Arrogant Lion. In a faraway jungle, the lion ruled as the king of all animals. He was strong and fierce, but also arrogant and never listened to anyone except the sound of his own roar. On the edge of this jungle lived a clever fox, not strong, but smart and full of tricks. One day the lion announced a new law. "Every animal must bring me a prey every week. Those who disobey will be punished." The animals were terrified. Each one brought what they could to the lion, except the fox. When it was the fox's turn, he came to the lion's den empty-handed. The lion growled, "Where is your offering, fox?" The fox replied calmly, "My king, I was bringing you a fat rabbit. But on my way, another lion stopped me and claimed he was the true king. He took the rabbit from me." The lion roared with fury. "Another lion? In my jungle? Show me where he is." The fox led the lion deep into the forest to an old well. He pointed inside and whispered, "He's in there, your majesty. Every time I come near, he threatens me and insults your name." The lion crept to the edge of the well and looked inside. He saw his own reflection in the water, but being full of pride, he thought it was another lion. He roared loudly. His echo bounced back at him. He thought the reflection roared back in defiance. Enraged, the lion leapt into the well to attack, and fell straight into the water, unable to climb out. The fox stood above and said, "He who uses strength without wisdom falls into the traps of those who only have wit." And from that day on, no kingdom ruled by pride lasted long, and the cleverness of foxes was never underestimated again. Title: The Wolf Who Wanted to Be Different. Deep within a dense forest lived a wolf named Rama, unlike any other wolf in his pack. He didn't enjoy hunting, nor did he chase after deer or rabbits. Instead, he spent his days sitting on a hill, gazing at the moon and thinking about life. The other wolves mocked him and said, "You're not a real wolf. A true wolf hunts, fights, and spreads fear." But Rama didn't care. His heart leaned more toward peace than conflict. One day, a great fire broke out in the forest after a lightning storm. Flames consumed the trees, and the animals ran in fear. The wolves fled to find safety. But Rama didn't run. He rushed to help the helpless. He carried a little rabbit on his back, and guided a family of deer toward the river, where the fire couldn't reach. When the fire finally died out and the animals returned, Rama became the hero of the forest. Even the wolves who had mocked him lowered their heads in shame. The elder wolf said, "We thought strength came from fangs and claws, but you've shown us that true strength comes from courage and compassion." From that day on, Rama became the leader of the pack, not with fear, but with wisdom and mercy. Moral: don't let others define who you are. Sometimes, the bravest thing you can do is choose peace when everyone else expects war. Kalila said to Dimna, "It is told that a flock of crows lived on a mountain, and near them in a cave dwelled a group of owls. Every night, the owls would fly out under the cover of darkness and attack the crows' nests, killing their chicks and causing them great harm. The crows gathered to complain of their suffering. and sought a plan to rid themselves of this growing threat. One wise old crow stood and said, "War is not always to be met with war. Sometimes the mind is sharper than the claw. Let me devise a strategy to destroy these owls without direct confrontation." They said, "What is your plan?" He replied, "I will go to them pretending to be your enemy. I shall flatter them and earn their trust. Once I have become one of them, I will lead the hunters to their cave." So he went and cleverly convinced the king of the owls that he was a loyal friend who despised the crows. The Owl King welcomed him, trusted him, and made him part of his council. One day the crow secretly guided a hunter to the entrance of the owl's cave. The hunter piled dry wood and lit a great fire. The smoke and flames filled the cave, and the owls, caught unaware in their sleep, were burned to death. Moral of the story: intelligence and cunning can triumph where force cannot. Trust should be given with care, especially to former enemies. Even the weak can defeat the strong with patience and planning.